Hey guys, great to see you.
What's up, Clem? Good to see you.
Hi,
Good to see you,
Clem.
Elena.
Good to see you.
Thank you for having us at your beautiful house / office
Thank you.
today to present your life,
Of course.
your business, and your beautiful car.
We're excited to do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, thanks.
A lot of people see this and they may see our highlight reels on Instagram, but they're not seeing what we're doing every day. 1,000 miles on it, and I bought it for $300. So I rode that thing till it died in high school. I sold it for a profit.
Yes.
I did sell it for a profit.
Mazda 929 is a boat.
You know, it's like a movie scene. We got in a PJ, all the group hanging out, having fun.
Today I'm with the grooms at their beautiful house / office. So can you please introduce yourself, Chris and Elena, after?
Yes, my name is Christopher Groves.
My name is Elena Grove.
So I'm originally from Wisconsin, small town of 942 people. Moved out here about 14 years ago, $300, no job, no car, no money. Built our companies up. We run a big mortgage company called Groves Capital. Me and my wife run it together.
Thank you so
Perfect.
much. You talk about Groove Capital. Can you explain me a little more about this business? You
Yeah.
talk also about new opportunities coming today, so we want to know more.
Yeah, so Groves Capital is a family-owned and operated mortgage company. We specialize in residential, commercial, multifamily, hard money. So we work with about 168 different investors across the country. Me and my wife started together. We've started from 2 people, grown it to about 658 people across the country, 23 states of business. We just launched a brand new commercial division in all 50 states and a new solar division in 27 states that we just launched this year. As we're pivoting in the market, we're always adding new values to our team.
What he said.
Why did you start this business, and what are the inspiration for that company, and what are the difficulties in today's market?
Groves Capital was really started, and the best way I like to describe it was out of the frustration that we had in our respective industries. And we decided to come up with our own business, basically our own business model that met everything that we wanted as mortgage brokers, as real estate brokers. So we really filled the gap in our industry, and we made it, more fun, more new age, and really we really stand apart from, I guess, other mortgage and real estate companies out there because we're privately owned. We're
Not
a
boring.
couple, we're not boring. We have parties every year, for company parties, and we move quick. We're enthusiastic. And we provide really unique kind of products that really help everyone in our industry, actually make money, which is, what they want to do. Obviously, they want to work, they want to make money, they want to provide a good solutions to their clients.
And we're really focused on the 5-star, 110% experience every day.
110,
That's
you'll
what
hear that a
we're
lot.
known about. Experience above all, and that's what Fastlane's about. It's what we're about. It's what our life's all about.
Fastlane's at
5-star,
110 for sure.
110, 5-star.
Tell us the pros and the cons to work with a husband and wives, because you are a power couple.
cons, no
You are both
cons.
members of Fastlane Drive. We love UD Driver, we say in the club. So what are the pros and cons working together?
You have to have the right business mindset to work with anyone, especially your wife. But we have 2 children, an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. We run a giant company together, and we pretty much do everything together. He's my best friend, my business partner. We focus on staying in your lane, right? So I'm in front of the house. I build the relationships, bring the energy. I build the culture, do a lot of the PR work. Elena's ops.
I clean it up on the back end. I make it look nice and pretty. I put a nice little bow on it. Stay in your lane, kind of like in, driving in fast lane, right? You got to stay in your lane. So as long as we stay in our...
But move fast.
Right. As long as we stay in what we really excel at, we shine in those departments and we stay in them. So we kind of stay out of our way, but we also work together.
Why did you join Fastlane, first of all?
So I joined Fastlane really just looking for really positive people. Me and my wife started our family very young. We really never went out. We never did happy hours until literally 2 years ago when I met Fastlane. We literally just worked, grinded, and raised our children, and we've just been building our business. We met Fastlane right before COVID, really, and we're thankful because we actually had a social life while everyone else was kind of shut down. We had a blast. We met a lot of great people and
traveled the world, honestly, with the people that we've met.
Yeah.
We've become really close.
Yeah, we do a lot of trips outside of Fastlane too with friends, and they become family to us as well at this point, and it really changed our lives for the people around us. And they always say the people you hang out with the most are the people you're going to be most like, right? So if you hang out with successful people, positive people, energetic people, that's what you're going to encompass as well. We believe in that, and that's why we hang out with this group.
What type of people and friends did you meet in the group? I know you are really close with the Cohen, you are really close with Sanders.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little more about that?
We met a lot of great, like, close friends: Dave Sanders, Heather, the Cohens, Kevin, Bree, Francis. There's so many friends that we hang out with on a really regular basis now. They've become kind of our go-to friends. The one thing we've realized, and a lot of people in the group had the same issue, is as we became more successful, as we've risen, we've kind of separated ourselves from our different friends. Like, it just started getting weird. So hanging out with people that are on the same mindset, the same track of trying to be more successful, trying to do bigger and better things at a constant, that's what's really made this experience the best, really. Just because you just feel good, and you don't have to feel like weird about, projecting higher, bigger, better things, and
and everyone's also happy for you. I think that's really important, and that's hard to find, no matter where you are. Especially in big cities like San Diego and Miami, Vegas. Where there's a lot of successful people around, and I feel like everyone that's in this community is genuinely happy for each other, and they want everyone to rise with them. Like, we're happy if you're doing great. Like, I'm ecstatic for you. Like, I will applaud you. To in your face and behind your back, because that's what we want. We want people to be happy for us and our growth, and we all succeed together. Why not?
Perfect, thank you. So what was your favorite event so far, and what are you looking for 2023?
So my favorite event in Fastlane was probably Scottsdale last year that we went? So, it was like a movie scene.
I remember
we
that.
got on a PJ, all the group hanging out, having fun. We get off the PJ and the cars are all lined up on the tarmac. All on the tarmac, AC's running, the cameras are going, we jump in our cars. The Sedona run was awesome. The drive was beautiful. It was gorgeous, and it was just a really good, fun, energetic time. Like I said, it felt like you're in a movie with great people. It was awesome.
That's and the famous DJ at night, the autograph. So that was pretty good. We went to play Top Golf the next day. So I think that was one of my favorite also so far. And how are you managing your business today in a little recession where people are buying less houses? How do you manage to find new clients and stay on the top? How you were on the last?
How we're managing Grove's capital in this new market, because everyone's always asking. Obviously, refinances have gone down, right? Because everyone refinanced at 3-4%. So that market's kind of had its time, but every market has to go up to come back down. That's how the market has to adjust for us to have a refi boom. So we pivoted hard into commercial lending now. So we built a whole new commercial division, all 50 states now. We partner with private billion-dollar funds and direct bank relationships. So we're focusing heavily on commercial relationships, big developments, projects right now, multifamily, ground-up construction, bigger players, really. So it's actually opened the door for something that we didn't do as much before, but now we're liking it because the people are a bigger caliber, bigger level, bigger portfolios. And another division we just launched was our solar division in 27 states, partnered with Forever Freedom as well. And that's another really good way to save people money. It's not hard to sell people savings and free right now at the PPAs, or if they want to buy it and take the tax deductions. Obviously, electric bills are going to go nothing but up. So we're here to help people save money when a recession times come. So we're not worried. We're pivoting. We're moving. We're still doing well, and we're growing even in this environment. We're adding about 10 to 15 people a week. So we're not regressing. We're always going to progress, and that's about pivoting.
Right. Perfect. Well, and that's kind of our industry. There's always ups and downs, and you'll notice in times like this, some companies will shut down, and the companies that stay alive through these moments are the ones that were able to make those decisions and cater to the state of the market, because there's still opportunity out there. You just have to be able to move in that direction. So we were able to move in that direction.
Perfect. What would you say to a young Elena and a young Chris Grove to do something different, better, or to motivate yourself?
What would I say to my younger self? I would say that I would remind myself, or try and teach myself, that mindset is one of the biggest things that you should focus on as you're growing, as you're developing, either personally or your business. I wish I would have known or paid more attention to that in my younger years. But honestly, I really wouldn't change that much about my life or my direction. It led me to where I am. I'm happy and content with my life, with my business, with my family, my husband. So yeah, I wouldn't really change anything about my past. More just put more of an emphasis on focusing on developing my mindset and having more control over that at a younger age.
Okay, what would I tell my younger self? I've always been a very motivated person, so what I would tell my younger self, really focus on the people around you, your sphere. That is the biggest thing. And we, a lot of people that you hang out with are like, would tell you no and stop you from your progression. Like, why are you doing that? Just focus on one thing. You're doing too much. You're going too big. And you know what? You had to drown out the noise. So that's what I tell people. Stop worrying about the people that are just there to take you down and they're not really happy for your success. If you want it, you're going to go for it and you're going to give a 110 effort. Make it happen, and don't worry about the naysayers, the toxic people, the negativity. Drown it out and push forward.
I agree. We have so much negativity every day. I don't listen to them, trying to always focus on the positive. I think this is really, really important. Alina, I have a specific question for you. So, 25% of the members of Fastlane are women. This is really unique for a car club. We are, I think, the biggest community of women in the country. So, what do you think Fastlane is different in that aspect, and why do you like driving just with your girlfriends?
I think Fastlane sets itself apart, honestly, from any other car club in the nation, not only because of the community that you've been able to create, but also it's an opportunity for women to empower each other. And, fast cars aren't just for guys, right? A lot of people think that, but there's a lot of women that also drive supercars. Like we've got, a few of them. I've got my new supercar coming. I'm so excited about. So it's honestly, it's very different because it's a group of women who are like-minded, who, like moving fast, working fast. Everyone's positive and everyone's, only looking out for their best interests. So it's just, honestly, it's been, like I said, one of the best experiences of my life.
It's a fashion show as well.
Oh yeah, don't forget me started with the fashion show. I mean, head to toe. You gotta come decked every time.
And it's a really good point. 50% of viewers in US of Formula One today are women, and I think they are misrepresented in the car industry. Yeah. So I'm really happy about that. So both of you, what was your dream car growing up, and what was your first car actually?
What was my dream car growing up? I would say, when I was 18, I really wanted a Mercedes SL 500. That was the car I wanted. I was obsessed with it. I wanted it in silver. I wanted red interior. That was my dream car. My first car, Mazda 929, is a boat. If you don't know which one, it's like literally like the size of a Buick boat. It's huge. But it was amazing. It lasted me for 2 years. Had to upgrade slowly but surely.
When I was younger, my dream car at the time I think would have been the Aston Martin Vanquish. It was always just a classic, sexy car. I never owned the car. I've driven the car. I went different routes after test driving a lot, but still a gorgeous car. But I don't like the new ones as much, I'm going to be honest. My first car was a 1986 Honda Accord.
Tell them the color though.
Purple. Wait, rough purple. Yeah. It was like a Barney purple. Yeah. Had 286,000 miles on it, and I bought it for $300. So I rode that thing till it died in high school. Tell them
the best part though.
Oh, I sold it for a profit.
Yes.
I did sell it for a profit at the end. I started young with that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, I always had older cars I worked on. I didn't come from a lot of money, so it was always my dream to have nice luxury cars, and but it took a lot of hard work to get to that, and now we get to enjoy.
Perfect. So what is the vision for your life? When you have almost everything you dreamed of, what keeps you motivated every day?
The vision for my life. I had a diary when I was 8 years old, and the question said, where do you want to be when you grow up? And I literally found it probably a few months ago. I think I told you about this. It said, I want to be married. I want to have 2 kids. I want to live in a mansion. And I want to have my happily ever after with my family and everyone who loves me around me. And I literally feel like I'm living that out right now. And I'm just excited for what the future is gonna bring. See our kids grow up, see what they're interested in. Maybe they want to take over our company one day. But I feel like I'm living my dream right now.
That's good. I love it.
We're living the dream. My dream as a younger guy, or even my dream now, obviously I'm living my dream. I never really thought we'd get to this level. Obviously that was the dream. And living it, sometimes you forget because we're always working so hard and we're in it now. So you almost not take it for granted, but you kind of forget about it because we're always just moving forward. So I think my main focus is motivational speaking across the country. I want to take the 110 movement across the country, a new age way to engage people, to help inspire them to be their best self, really tell them what's necessary and give them the roadmap. But it's a hard road, and a lot of people just think, you know, getting wealthy, getting successful, getting in shape it happens overnight. It's hard work, it's discipline, it's putting your energy, it's focusing on it every day. So every day when I wake up, we're driving fast. We're motivated to push higher. We're going to build our companies up. We're building 2 new companies as we speak as well. You can't slow down. You know, we always like innovating, changing, and building. And you know, if anyone's going to listen to me, that's what you have to do. Is you have to constantly be reinventing yourself and pivoting and working on your health, your family, your business to always be successful.
Yeah. You know, one of my favorite quotes is from Jeremy Levin. He said, "You have to work hard to create it, and you have to work twice harder to maintain it."
Maintain stuff.
Chris, Elena, can you please present me this beautiful GT? Why did you choose that car, and why is this color?
So Bentley V8 Continental 2022. I wanted an everyday car that Bentley V8 Continental 2022. I wanted an everyday car that was enough space to fit it. I got it 6'5", but luxury, but had the power. So kind of fell in love with Bentleys in the last year. It just has sophistication to it. It's got enough size, but it also has the power behind it. The gold, well, if you're gonna go big, you gotta go gold. So we have a thing with gold in our family, my kid's favorite color as well. So my child actually helped me pick this color, my son Conrad. But I like to stand out, and this is my 110 car, everyday drive, and it says Mr. 110 on the back.
Beautiful, thank you. So now this is your car?
Oh, yes, my mommy mobile. The Bentley Bentayga, it is so luxurious and a comfortable ride, but it's also, I mean, just a standout car. Like, look at this grille, the lights that shines the actual Bentley symbol down here, and the inside, for all my Chanel girls out there, it has the Chanel quilting on the inside of the leather. So it is absolutely beautiful. Love this car. And this grille is, I mean, I absolutely love the grille and the lights. It is very classy, and it kind of looks like a monster when it's approaching you just because of the size of it. And the inside is unmatched as far as the leather and the quality. And there's even massage seats inside, which is so fun. And for all my Chanel girls out there, it has the Chanel quilting on the inside of the leather of the seats. So it's perfection.
Because every car's got to match your purse.
You know, it's the little things. And actually have a Lamborghini Urus coming in right around my birthday, so I'm super excited for that. It's going to be like this most incredible blue color. It's like a turquoise kind of glittery. I forgot the name of it. I should probably know that.
Orange calipers.
Orange calipers, yeah. So it's going to be a showstopper. So I'm excited to debut that with the women's rally.
And then we got another Ferrari coming, the 296 GTB, the first electric hybrid Ferrari. We test drove it last month. Amazing, fast as a rocket. So
ice blue.
We don't keep cars very long. We're always switching things out, you know, keeping it new and exciting. And they're fun. They're toys, and you know, it's something that we enjoy doing and love the experience.
And it's a write-off.
And it's a write-off.
It's a write-off.
Are you going to keep it when you get the Urus, or?
No. We'll trade this one in, and we'll get the Urus. That'll be my new daily driver. Don't really go that far. The kids, we work from home, and the kids' school is really close too. So it's weekend. It's a fun car.
Perfect. So now we are doing the McLaren GT. Can you please introduce that car? I know you had a green one before. We had a little issue. Yeah. I always say to not drive green car. Obviously, I'm all in green today, so it's pretty hilarious.
You can wear green, just can't drive green, apparently. Yeah, so my last one was told out by one of my favorite neighbors down the street. This is the new one, the brand new GT. I just got this actually 3 weeks ago. I didn't think I was gonna be a McLaren guy, I'm gonna be honest. I like Ferraris a lot. This car kind of changed my mindset on McLarens. I can actually fit in it. I'm 6'5". It's hard to fit in cars. It's fast, it's smooth, it's quiet inside, and in every boy's dream, the doors come up. It's a fun driving car, you know, for fast lane, and I enjoy it immensely.
Perfect.
Oh, and the wrap too.
And the wrap, yeah. Oh. Modern Image did my wrap. This was my favorite wrap I've always wanted in a car. So it's my dream wrap. The nice pearl look, pops with the calipers.
Did you do the calipers, or it came like that? It's beautiful.
The design came with the calipers on that, and I tried to match it all out like that. So it's a little bit more unique.
They are all amazing. What do you like to drive the most, if you had to choose one?
I think I'd go with the Bentley my gold Bentley, I think if I had to choose one, if I had to pick one, because it's got the comfort and the speed and the class, if I had to choose one, I think I'd go that way.
Such terrible choices to choose from.
So if money was not an option, what would be your dream car for both of you?
Ferrari for me. Yeah. If money was not an issue, for sure.
You know, I think potentially the Urus that I'm getting, but I feel like maybe a Ferrari, an actual sport car, 2-door. I think maybe that would be like my other car. If I could have 2 dream cars, that would be it.
Well, we're getting another one, so you'll have it here.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, the ice blue color. That's right. I love
blue,
that color.
that's
Yeah.
Right. Ice baby. So Groves Capital, we run a very virtual business. We started virtual over 7 years ago. So when COVID hit us, it really propelled us faster and further. So our home office is just that. This is one wing of our house. We get to run our business, see our children every day. This is our dream. Pretty much in our office, our main go-to guys every day that work on all of our admin stuff from HR to onboarding. With us every day, there's about 650 other people across the country, all different areas, different states, different regions. Everything's virtual over Zoom.
Yep.
So we were the first company to really focus on the virtual model, and it really propelled us when everyone was forced to be locked down in their houses.
Yeah.
And we had to make it fun with ours.
So how did you manage to scale the business virtually? This is a really complicated task that I'm going through. So
Lots of meetings to micromanage in the beginning. We're not micromanagers, but in the beginning, when you are building and you're trying to scale and you're trying to delegate, you need to be able to properly explain and recruit the right people. And that comes with lots of meetings in the beginning. So in the beginning, it's very intense, making sure that you have the right help.
It's systems above all. So when you're running a virtual company, you have to have systems. We worked on the back end to make it clear, concise. Elena's really awesome with the ops. So when it came to us to be virtual, the number one thing we focus on is support. So if you look at our glass doors, this is my pride. We're 5 stars. We're the only company in the US that has every review from our people that work with us to give us a 5 stars. So that's what we're very proud about. We want to keep that moving across the country. That's what makes us different. It's about the 5 stars, it's about the 110. That's why people come here, join us, stay here for the longevity.
So how do you manage to create automation and system? This is a question that I have every single day.
So basically anything from taking the loan app to getting it to close, we built a software system based on every portion of that and made sure the systems were in one place, where before it was a lot of archaic systems that were running for a long time through our industry that you have to have 8 different screens for different systems. We have one platform that does everything from pricing, submitting, underwriting conditions, everything at this point.
There's a lot of new age technology, and I think people sometimes may get stuck in some of the old, more traditional technology. So we really took the chance on some of the newer products out there. Obviously that comes with a lot of vetting and a lot of testing. But it's allowed us to really streamline our process. And really, because we do the everyday activities that everyone works with us does, we're also loan originators and real estate brokers. So we really see it from that side, and we really break it down and just try to make the whole process very easy and streamlined for everyone the way we would want it to be, because we're also doing the same job that they're doing as well.
Yeah, and we also listen to our partners. If they're asking for something or they say, hey, we could do this better, me and Elena work very quickly. If it's something that's going to be better for our company, better for our partners, we're going to implement it, and we move very quickly, especially with the market. You have to be, and that's why a lot of people come here. So everyone is slowing down, shutting down right now. We built all these new divisions, built a whole new lead platform that's having a 17% return on leads, which is kind of the golden goose right now. So we spend time, money, and resources to make sure we're the best fit for our partners and to help our borrowers with their 5-star experience.
110, Daddy.
110. I don't know what this is.
No, it's the finger. We're supposed to do the... There.
You're making it awkward.
So that's a really good question. How do you find your clients today?
So, I mean, everyone's differently as far as helping finding their clients. A lot of people run their self-sourced business with us, or they work on lead sources. So we do provide lead sources. Me and Elena have always been referral based, for developing our clients. So we've met a lot of clients through Fastlane. For me, I look at it as a big social club with marketing, and we help each other out in our businesses. So that's one really cool thing with Fastlane as well. It's a big community of business owners and entrepreneurs that we're all using each other for our services to help each other out. it always comes back around. So that's always a good way. But for me, it's relationships. It's taking care of people around you, making sure they feel like it's a concierge, and getting to the finish line, they're going to come back to you if they had a good experience. That's how we built our personal business. But there's a lot of people that just work on leads, and someone in the middle that do both.
So next question that I have for both of you, you and I, we have a common passion, is health.
Yeah.
So I believe that health is above everything, even your family and your business, because if you're not healthy, you cannot do anything. So how do you manage your health life? I know you work out every day, this is your priority.
Yeah.
And
I started off building in personal training. So I was a personal trainer for over a decade. I used to train 14 to 16 hours a day. That was nonstop for me, but that's kind of how I got into real estate and got into mortgage. But health, just like you, is number one. If you're not healthy, if you don't feel energetic, you don't feel good about yourself, you're not going to be good at sales, you're not going to be good at your business, and that's the energy you're going to put out to the world. So health comes first thing in the morning. Before they wake up, I'm in the gym grinding it out. No distractions, put my phone down, hit my cardio fasted, hit my weights fasted. Usually get my kids to school. With my wife, we take our kids to school every day.
Every day.
So every day I work out, and we have a hot sauna, a full gym downstairs as well, pool. So we don't really have to leave here ever.
Right. And we practice fasting too. Fasting is a really important part of our daily routine, so we incorporate that. And
low carb, very low carb, but
right. And at the end of the day, it's like if you feel good about yourself, you can give your best self to everyone else, whether it's your family, your business, your friends, your kids, your spouse. So that is one of the biggest things for me as well. I want to make sure that I feel good not only on the outside, but especially on the inside too.
Gotta fit in my jeans. Stay with the shape.
He's borrowing mine.
I've been doing fasting for over 5 years. It really changed my life. I eat 4 to 5 hours a day. Sometimes I don't eat for 48 hours. I think it's really amazing how you can stay lean this way, and how it's cleaning your body. Any message that you want to say to a young entrepreneur that want to join Fastlane, or doesn't have the money yet, but who wants to create a business?
Yeah, I mean, what would I tell a young entrepreneur that wants to get to this level? It takes hard work. It takes discipline. Sacrifice, and it doesn't come easy. So a lot of people see this, and they may see our highlight reels on Instagram, but they're not seeing what we're doing every day. And it's in this office grinding every day to have this lifestyle, to drive those cars, to have the entertainment that we all get to enjoy together. So don't quit, own your successes, own your failures, and make sure you're hanging out with people that are like-minded, and you're gonna be successful. Push forward.
And I have one quote actually that is my favorite quote. You've heard this before. For me, it's been kind of a wake-up call. I heard this quote maybe 4 years ago, I would say 5 years ago. And it's, if it doesn't matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes being upset about it. And that has really shifted a lot of experiences that I've had. Whether, I thought that it was maybe a bad experience in the moment, and I thought about that quote, and I was like, there's no reason to upset everything in my life and upset me and then be mad at anyone else that's around me. This isn't going to matter in a few years.
So don't really focus on the problem, focus on the
solution. Always the way to live.
Tell us more about your life and your inspiration, and about yourself.
So, for me, I really didn't come from much. My family's from the Midwest, and they're more blue collar workers, and it was that kind of mindset. So when I came out to California, it was to live the California dream. But I just have a big belief that if you put all positive energy, positive mindset, and you work your butt off, that you can accomplish anything. And I've done that with my life, my family's life, and now my passion is helping other entrepreneurs build their businesses and inspiring them to take their business to the next level and take their life to the next level, right? And that's the way I like to give back, because it's good to help someone else succeed as well. Like, it's great to make yourself succeed, but you got to give back as well. And that's what we like to do.
So can you tell us a little more about the philanthropy and the philanthropy of Fastlane?
Basically, I think especially with the philosophy of Fastlane is really just hanging out with like-minded people, that it's not just about cars, it's more of a social group, that people are getting together that have really good energy, that are in many different types of businesses, and a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people always striving to be better and growing their business, and you get a network with people, and you get ideas from them, and you help each other with business.
Can you tell us about your daily routine in life?
Yeah. Yeah, so my daily routine is I wake up early, usually 5:30, 6 a.m. I work out first thing in the morning. Fitness is big to me, like we talked about earlier. So I want to get up before my wife and my kids wake up, and then they're in the gym bothering me. So I get it done right away. Then I take a shower, get dressed, take my kids to school every morning, which is something that, you know, I'm super excited that I get to do that. My parents were never able to do that. And then me and my wife get back in the office around 8:45, 9 o'clock, and we pretty much non-stop until we pick them up around 3-ish, and then back in the office for most of the day. I cook dinner every night for the family, and then, you know, most nights we're going to about 8:30, 9 o'clock every night though. So it's usually a grind, and my kids are pretty used to it as well, so we're always driving fast.
Thank you so much for having us here today. It was a great interview. I'm excited for next drive, and thank you. This is really inspirational for us.
We love you guys. Appreciate
Thank
you.